Hello and welcome back to the 30-day music theory challenge, where every day we're learning something new about music theory. Now, if you haven't watched the previous lessons, you definitely need them for today, so catch up on those. If you have watched them, then you have your notes already or the PDF, so you're ready to go. Now, we learned the C major scale, I believe it was 2 lessons ago. So go ahead and write that now. C major scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C again. Now, when you have letters like this that don't have any characters next to them, like a sharp sign or anything else, we call these natural notes. Natural notes. So the C major scale has all natural notes. Now, a lesson ago, we learned the G major scale. So go ahead and write the G major scale under this. I promised you that we would learn the circle of fifths, right? But first we need to learn why it's called the circle of fifths. So going back to the G major scale, we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. Now we have that F sharp there because we needed the whole step from E to an F, and so that's why we made that sharp. And from F sharp to G, it's a half step. Now let's look at something that's kind of interesting here. Let's go back to the C major scale. What is the 5th step or the 5th note in the C major scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's G. So now we're starting with that G scale, right? So what's the 5th step of the G major scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a D major. So go ahead and write the letters for D major, and I'll walk you through which ones are sharp and which ones are not. But if you attended a few lessons ago and you have your whole and half step formula, then you can do it on your own with the keyboard, but we'll do it together. Now, one thing I mentioned at the very end of the last lesson, the previous lesson, is that anytime you have a sharp, like we do on the G major scale, that carries over into our next major scale. So we can already make this F a sharp, which is really nice because you can just carry over some notes. And the next interesting thing with building your next major scale is that there always has to be a half step between the last 2 notes, right? So if you look at your keyboard, so let me make a little makeshift one here real quick. If I have the C and the D, there's a black key between those 2, right? And that would make it a whole step. I don't need that at the end. I need a half step. So I need that C to be sharp. Now, if that's too much work for you, like trying to figure out the sharps, I have a better formula for you. So let's pretend I have nothing on the whiteboard now. Actually, I'm just going to erase it. We can do this again. There are times where the biggest tool that we have is memorization. This is one of those times. Let's memorize the order of sharps, meaning every time we have a new scale with a new sharp, it always follows the same order. And that's this. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. That's pretty random. So we add a phrase to remember it. Fat cows go down and eat bread. So every time you have a scale with a sharp, it's going to follow this order. Our G major scale had that F sharp. The next scale would have 2 sharps, that F that carries over, and a new one. So let's apply that now. Let's go back to our major scales. You don't have to write them down again if you already have them written down. But let's go back to the mama scale, the first scale that we have here, and that's the C major scale. And so if we're going to build a circle of fifths, we're going to first go to our fifth step. So C, D, E, F, G, that's our fifth step. And now if you know your order of sharps, what's going to be our first sharp on this scale? Fat, right? Fat cows. F sharp. And that's it. Let's go to our next scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D major. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. And we need fat cows. Fat cows. Alrighty, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A major scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And now we need 3 sharps. Fat cows go. Perfect. And so now you can even keep going and write all of your major scales, right? I'm gonna run out of space here, but hopefully you're seeing the pattern. I'll do one more here, but you can keep going. Or if you have the PDF, then you have all the scales on your day 5 worksheet. So we already have 1, 2, 3 sharps. So now we need 4. Fat cows go down. And as you notice, we're always adding a sharp before the last note. So that's another way to kind of check your work. Okay, so now let's go to the circle of fifths. I'm so excited to show you this. And we will be reviewing this. We do have a review day coming up, so don't feel like I have to remember all of this. We're going to review it on our review day. So on a new page in your notes, write circle of fifths at the top. I'm going to write it with my leg here. Circle of fifths. Okay? And then draw a circle at the center of your page. And the neat thing about this is that it looks a little bit like a clock. So go ahead and draw a line like this at the 12 o'clock. 6, 3, and 9. And then fill in your 1, 2, your 4, your 5, and so on. And at the very top, we have our natural scale, our home base. And if you remember from learning the musical alphabet, I said sometimes we start from C. This is why. Because it's all natural notes and it's at the very top of our circle of fifths. So there is C. Now what was the fifth step of the C major scale? C, D, E, F, G, or if you have your notes, it's the G, right? And sometimes we add little notes for ourselves to remind ourselves, but G has 1 sharp, right? What was the fifth step of the G scale? That was D, right? G, A, B, C, D. And D has 2 sharps, so we can add that little key for ourselves. What's next? You should have A, and A has 3 sharps. And then what's next? E, and E has 4 sharps. And by the way, the PDF has all of this already made for you. So I do recommend that you write it out yourself and go as far as you can. We won't do the whole thing today, but go as far as you can and then look at the PDF and test your work. So you can start to see how the circle of fifths here is built off of the fifth step of each one of these. And we will do the other side eventually when we start learning our flats later, because these are the sharp keys and this will be the flat keys. I'll teach you what a flat is later. I just want to keep you excited for learning more. But for right now, all you have to learn or remember is some of these sharp keys. I'm gonna put it here in front for a screenshot. And I should actually add the last one here, F sharp, with 6 sharps. Today's lesson was a lot more detailed, but I hope that you had fun learning how to build the next scale from the previous one. If there's anything you memorize from today's lesson, remember a few lessons ago I asked you to memorize the whole and half steps for major scales? For this one, I would love it if you could memorize the order of sharps. Fat cows go down and eat bread. That will serve you well when you start to make your circle of fifths. So have fun building yours, and I will see you in the next lesson, which is not anything new. It's just a review class. Alrighty, have fun, review, practice, and I'll see you there. Ciao!